Dave from the Traveling Trents. And it's October, and it's Halloween. And here we are at Indian Lake, the year 2023. It's a little chilly. It's 50 degrees. And me and the Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not my wife. Come here and sit down. What is the matter?
What's he doing?
What's the matter with you? Yeah. There. Anyway.
It's cold.
It's cold out.
Typically.
This is Tuesday before we got here many days early to get all set up and everything. Having a wonderful time. Just a little nippy, but it is October.
It's fine.
It's fine. As long as you don't rain on us.
So we're getting decorated. Getting everything decorated, so it's a mess right now. But hopefully have a really kind of fun. We can't compete with any kind of decorations anybody does, but we can do some pretty good decorations just for fun.
Yeah, they have a cart contest decorating, which we've won twice.
We're planning on winning again this year.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Then they have a costume party, costume thing, which we've won twice. But as for camper decorations, we can't compete with these people. These people, they bring in these box trailers, big white box trailers, and they are they go all out.
They go all out. It's really fun.
I can't compete with them. My pockets ain't that deep.
But we like to do a little bit and just have some fun. We'll show you the decorations later, and our theme this year is the Flintstones. We've never seen the Flintstones, so we have created a Flintstone mobile out of our golf cart, and we are dressing as Wilma and Fred, and then my sister and her husband are going to be Barney and Betty, and Max is going to be a dinosaur. But so it's going to be fun. Anything else?
Just like I said before, our other videos, we are Halloween freaks.
We're crazy.
We love Halloween.
All right, we'll show you our decorations in a bit.
We'll get back with you.
All right, we are properly spooked out. Got our golf cart all spooky looking until the golf cart parade, and then we are going to make it into a Flintstone mobile. And we have another cool thing to put up. Here is our Flintstone mobile, basically. We've got the sides just temporarily put on there. There's our front wheels. Oops. Ran into the door. There's the Flintstones. With all our outfits, I'm going to try to put some feet on the bottom.
I remember what Larry Bird said after they just won their third straight championship. Bird said, "Oh well, Celtics win again. Oh well, we win again."
We think we are going to win. We'll see.
Be our third straight. We won a first place and a third place. This will be another first place. This will be our third straight victory.
We got music and we got costumes. Well, this is the quiet before the storm. We are getting ready to get our golf cart all ready for the golf cart parade.
I can't do nothing with ya.
Not yet. There's a third cart.
Thank you. What you say?
Get more candy.
Oh. You got any candy left, Cindy? I got a little bit. There's some kids over here. Hi. Oh, got a little dog.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit different video. We didn't do as many moving pictures, but this is our fifth Halloween here at Indian Lake. You've seen them. If you haven't seen them, go back, look at them, enjoy them. We did a lot of still pictures, and this is going to be cut a little short. It's our last trip of the year. It's October 22nd, and we're leaving today. This is 10 o'clock in the morning. We're getting ready to get all this stuff piled up and get out here and get to the dump station. She has to work tomorrow. It was kind of a odd trip. I'll let her tell you about her problems, and I'll tell you about my problems. My problem was we get here and we're going to enter our golf cart in the golf parade, and
we worked 6 months on a idea. And
we worked 6 months on this idea. We had this great idea, which
we won first.
Which won first place. And but anyway, the golf cart started slipping and acting up like it didn't want to go. It'd go a while, then stop, kick out of gear, and kick back in gear. I'm thinking, you know what? It's 2.5 days before this parade. So I called this guy here local. He's old. Well, he's not older. He's just
not barely older than us.
A few years older than me. Anyway, he fixed it for $25. And I was so grateful. So that if we'd been in the parade when it started
Schroeder's
working
golf cart repair in Lakeview. If you need anybody to do something really,
Schroeder's golf cart repair.
Very nice man.
He'll take care of you. But I was afraid we'd be in that parade and it started slipping and had to push it out of the parade. That'd be embarrassing, especially when you won first place. Mm-hmm. Weather has been absolutely 1,000% crappy. Horrible. I'll let her.
Let me what?
Tell me about your cooking.
So, FYI, for anybody who's cooking on a gas stove, you don't want to get your clothing too close to the flame. And I had a sweater on that had some fringe on the bottom of it because it was so cold and crappy outside. And I reached above the stove, and anyways, and then I turned it back around, and I start smelling smoke. I'm like, oh my God, what's on fire? And I look down, and it's me. My sweater was on fire. I did the exact wrong thing you do. I started twirling around and looking for where the fire was coming from, how bad it was, and screaming for him who was outside. So he was trying to get up and get in here, and by that time I was able to pull the sweater off. Thankfully, it was a cardigan, so I pulled it off, threw it out the door, and it had burnt my it burnt the fringe on the sweater. Thankfully, burnt my carpet in here. Didn't hurt the linoleum, but that could have been a disaster because I did everything wrong that you do. I didn't do the right things. So, anyways, I survived that.
If you ever seen that movie, Support Your Local Sheriff with James Garner, it's an old comedy. Trudy, the girl, catches herself on fire. She's trying to impress James Garner, and her whole back is just flames. He throws water on it. Remind me of that. So her new name is Trudy. Busted 2 of our shades on our camper. The shades you pull down to tell about the other thing.
So, another FYI, you can get choked on just about anything. And we were, my allergies are killing me because of the crappy weather. And I had a tissue in my purse. And we were in our truck and we were getting ready to go somewhere. We were waiting for somebody to get in the truck. And I sneezed and kind of coughed at the same time. And I pulled a tissue out of my purse. And when I put it out to my mouth, I must have inhaled. You know how you get that dust in your tissues. Well, I inhaled like this handful of dust, I guess, tissue dust. And it went into my airwave, into my one of my air pipes, and coated my whole air pipe. I could not breathe. It was one of the most terrifying experiences I've ever had in my life. I could suck air in, but it made this horrible wheezing sound, and it wasn't coming in. I jumped out of the truck again and started running. And my husband, David, and my sister were freaking out. They didn't know what happened. Thought I choked on something, which I was kind of choked on something, but it was a tissue. And so I am panicking, throwing things, and trying to get breath in. And my rational mind kept thinking, just calm down, calm down. It's a tissue. It'll dissolve. It'll go away. And finally, that's what happened, and I was able to cough and cough and cough and get this tissue up. But that was a horrible experience. I read about it later, and it said it was mild. So that what I experienced was mild because I could talk, and I was getting some breath in. But it was horrible. And so those were 2 disasters that happened. That have nothing to do, well, camping. It does catching yourself on fire on a flame. But anyway.
You think so?
So, my allergies are still killing me. So, but, you know, it was a good trip in the fact that we won prizes and stuff, but it was horrible weather.
Well, first place on the golf cart, second place on the group. We were the Flintstones. My
niece and her husband and son and friend came up, and they had an idea, and the pictures I've shown previous on the pictures, but their idea was a ranger with a bunch of animals, and so her husband and the kids were dressed as animals. And so we were all coming up with ideas of what to do, and I said, you should tie yourself up, and the animals be leading you around. And so then they came up with this great idea of that the animals had tied up the ranger, and it was a safari, and it was really cute. And they ended up winning first place on the group contest.
They get here, and we've been thinking this thing out for 6 months. They get here.
We won second place on group.
The day before, and they made this idea up and won first place. And yeah, I'm glad they won.
No,
I'm not a sore loser, but it will go down as one of my all-time.
But it was a great idea.
It was an idea. It was an idea. And
so yeah, we're heading home today. If you could see this trailer,
Oh
my God,
it is.
It's depressing.
I would love to hire some local kid right now, give him $20 to pack all this stuff up
clean
for
this
me.
Disaster up.
Yeah, we got to fix our window shades. We got to.
One thing we saw down here was when we first got here, we saw all these people with leaf blowers, and they'd be blowing leaves around their camper, and we were thinking, God, how anal is that to be, blowing leaves away from your camper? We're camping.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Right now, I bet you we're sitting here, and I bet there's 30,000 leaves strung.
And I have.
They're wet. They get on your feet. It's been raining. Everything's damp out.
We try to take our shoes off when we get in here, but they're still all over the place. They're in the bed even, I think. So, anyways, that might be a good next purchase is a leaf blower. We're going to be those people are talking about. So, anyways.
Kids, we had 18 bags of candy and ran out. They were coming in like flies. They were swarming in like the locusts. We
were in row B, section B, number 16, which is a wonderful spot. It is a great spot. But we're right next to two trail heads or little walkways from the beach and then from sea area. And so all the kids came over from there over to that area, and I think that's why one reason there were so many kids. So
it's pretty darn exciting.
It was fun. People were very clever. Had lots and lots of cute.
Went on a hayride.
The hayride, the
scary hayride. Did that last night. We missed the scavenger hunt.
There was some kind of mix-up.
Yeah.
They didn't set it up, and
I wish the lady was a little more nice.
Some people that work here, and I think they may be volunteers, can be very rude. But anyway, and then we didn't get to do the pumpkin patch, because it rained and rained.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You can't mix cold and rain. They don't mix.
And arthritis.
Well, I gotta pull this thing home here in a little bit, and I may just pull it home and drop it in the front yard and say, heck with it, I'll get it tomorrow. But that's probably going to happen. She has to work, so I'll just start on it tomorrow, cleaning it out, get everything out. It's got to be totally stripped out because it's going to be winterized. We don't keep nothing down here during the winter because mice like to chew in and stuff. If they get in, we only had a mouse problem one time, and we took care of that, I think. But anyway, have winterized and
looking forward to next year. We may go to Salem, Massachusetts, and Boston, and take a 2-week trip out to the East Coast.
Might do that.
Jack our camper.
Might do that. Just me and her. So
yeah.
The rest of this year, it's over. So
this is the Traveling Trent saying so long until next year.